Hey there, and welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Casey, and this is Jenny, and we're two of Festival's Mealtime Mentors. Today, we're making a side dish with an extra little kick.
That's right, Casey. Today we are making a bourbon maple glazed carrot dish.
Yes, it's a great side dish for holiday parties, and it's got a little extra kick from the bourbon, which is always good, but lots of other great flavors going on too. So we've had our bourbon cooking for about 10 minutes, and it's reduced by about half. So we'll just go ahead and add the rest of the ingredients for the glaze now. So we've got some butter. We have some brown sugar, maple syrup, and then some salt and pepper, just to taste. That's good. And pepper. All right, and then I think probably one of my favorite parts of the dish is the dill that we're adding. So this is also to taste. I just like the kind of little tartness, sourness that it gives the dish.
Yeah, it gives it a little bit of like freshness.
Yes, kind of balances out. There's a lot of sweetness going on with the bourbon and the maple syrup and the brown sugar, so balances that out really well.
Yeah, the whole kitchen just smells like bourbon right now.
It does, yes. Yep, as that reduces, it's pretty powerful, but most of the alcohol does cook off during that process, which is great. So get that melted.
All right, and as Casey's working on that, I'm going to go ahead and talk about our carrots here. So we just have 2 pounds of carrots that we have peeled and sliced on a bias, and we cut them on a bias just so that they look a little fancier, which is perfect for the holidays. But you could also just simply slice them into coins, or if you need something really speedy, just use baby carrots.
Oh yeah, that would work really well too.
So once all of that's nice and melted, it looks like it's getting there. You can add in the carrots.
And you could also substitute a different type of whiskey instead of bourbon if you wanted. Bourbon definitely, like we were saying, gives it that sweetness. All right. So it's just about melted, so we can add our carrots.
Got it.
Okay, so then I'm just going to stir these around and make sure the carrots are nice and coated. And then we're going to let this cook. We'll turn down the heat a little bit and just let the carrots cook for about 15 or 20 minutes until they get tender, but we don't want them too mushy. All right, so as you can see, the sauce is really, or the glaze rather, has really reduced, and the carrots are getting nice and tender. So this is just about done. One of the things that we forgot to mention is we're cooking this uncovered. And the reason for that is when the carrots are cooking, a lot of water comes out of them. So we want that to reduce and evaporate and make them nice and tender.
Looks really good.
Yeah.
And we are using carrots today, which I feel like is kind of not as traditional as far as a holiday side dish goes. But you could also use sweet potatoes or squash. I think both of those would be really good in this bourbon maple glaze.
Yeah, that would be really good. Anything really with this glaze would be good.
Yeah. Just eat it by the spoonful.
Yes. And this is something you can, obviously you want to serve it warm. You can make it and serve, or you can make it ahead of time and just kind of keep it in the oven on low to keep it warm. And I think that might kind of help the flavors settle in a little bit too.
Definitely.
So that would be good.
You could also put it in a slow cooker too.
Oh, sure.
If you are running short on like stove or oven space.
Yeah, definitely.
Or just make it a day ahead of time. Like you said, Casey, it just gives the flavors time to come together.
And these are good flavors that we want to settle in. All right. Should we, oh, we got some caramelization going already. All right, so should we give this a try?
Yeah.
Turn this off.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it really does.
These look amazing.
We were saying earlier, the bourbon smell is not quite as strong anymore now that it's reduced. So we got all the other good smells going on, which is really good. All right.
Okay, and to finish it off, we're just going to do a little more dill, some color.
Yum. Oh, that's so pretty.
It is.
Nice little holiday side dish.
What's your favorite holiday side dish?
I have to, are we talking like fruits and veggies? I think, yeah. I guess potato is a veggie, so I would probably go with mashed potatoes. It's something that I feel like you can make, obviously people make all year round, but we just don't for some
Right,
reason,
right.
at least not as often. So that's something I always go to right away during
Yeah.
the holidays.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I would have said potatoes before, but
Okay.
after trying these carrots might be my new favorite side dish.
Yeah, they are. They are really good. All right.
Give it a try.
Yeah.
Okay, these are going to be hot, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to carefully nibble.
Yes, good call. They're so sweet. So much flavor, but the dill just makes it for me.
Yeah, I really think it's important to remember to take the time and actually let the sauce reduce, because then you get that gorgeous glaze on there.
Yeah, definitely. And the brown sugar too and the maple syrup, like that all just works together to make the caramelization.
Yeah, and you
Love it.
don't want a watery glaze.
No, definitely not. Well, we hope you try something new with this tasty side dish this season.
And for more holiday recipe ideas, visit bestfoods.com/seasons.